guess it's recording now. Okay. Probably should have turned that down. Anyways, this is supposed to be a, shut up. There it is. No, go down. There. Sorry. Future Lucas. This is a test recording. Me trying to get a feel of things. Unfortunately, this is going to be in 4.3 or something similar to that. You can see here. I need to get a second monitor. I have to figure that out. I'll figure that out later. Anywho. No, you don't. No, not server. What? What? Okay. Welcome to the server of Ariel 06. Okay, I don't know what that is. Anyways, this is just going to be a test. I'm testing my sound for the game. Let me actually can I turn this up? Nope, that mutes it. I'm using OBS. I'm just testing sound quality. If you can hear me right now, if this is better, if I have to lean in a little bit, or right here talking, it's just fine. Anyway, proper grammar. It's gonna be. Oh, by the way, this is gonna be. Let's say it anywhere. Tekkit Classic. Smiley face. Smiley face. It says broken. I've renamed it. It's somewhat broken. This is just gonna be kind of like a world tour. Find a subject I can use, and just speaking to a microphone like I've been doing for 3 minutes. Man, I like blank. I'll turn that a little bit. What? Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm not talking really too much, but there's not really much to talk about. Although I forget that I am doing a bit of a mic test type of thing. I should be talking, which is what I'm doing now. Let's go to bed. This is my Tekkit world. I'm pretty proud of it. I've gotten done with it so far. Okay, we're taking that off now. Although I admit I've kind of just given up at this point. Not given up, but I just kind of got bored. So I started spawning in a few things. I tell you, I made this, but made this too. This actually, I don't really remember, because I know I was looking at it in the not enough items thing, but I don't remember if I actually made this or not. No, okay, I did make this, because I remember making those energy crystal things. Never mind, I did not cheat this in. So I actually used my materials to make it. Okay, completely uncheating. for the most part. I mean, I did cheat a little bit, but I was trying to troubleshoot a few things because things were just blowing up, which I thought for no reason. Let me fix this. Okay. Just for no reason. This is my version of like a super smelter type of sorter thing. Basically, the quarry's not on right now, but when it would be on, it let's see that pipe right there. No optifine? Anyways, if coming through that pipe there, that's fuel. Yeah, you pump the fuel in. Anyways, items will come through here, enter the diamond sorting thing. Didn't do that. Filters everything, so I feel blue is iron, silver, tin, copper, which is what we'll be following right now. Stone and dirt. That goes, I believe. No, oh yeah, that goes to just the chest of, what is it called? I don't remember. That just can break a wall open. I can see what it is. Actually, it's right there. What is this? Whatever this is, I don't remember. But it, you know, you put like a diamond in a little slot and then feed it in. The marble, gravel, moss stone, torch, cobblestone, obsidian, flint goes up there. The white right here goes up there. It's just a whole bunch of chests that fill up, and all the precious stones and all that. It's black. Okay, so the chest over there. Can you see? Yeah, it's right here. And it fills up with all that. I actually used to reroute these. That's not a word. These. I used to reroute. I used to have that routed into here because at that point in time I didn't see that as useful. I don't remember what I found it useful for. I'll remember later. I haven't really played this world in not been too long, but like extremely long, but it's been long enough that I've kind of forgotten a few things. Anyways, all those ores came this way, right down here. Comes into here. It's empty right now, but you would flick this, and it. Why am I whistling? To go through here, and if it was, I think this one was iron. It'd come out here, and then, yeah. So iron would go into the black tab, which is this one. That's where all the iron would go into this. If it wasn't iron, it'd go over here, and go next to this next filter, which would filter down copper. This is the copper one. This is the tin one, same, and etc. Silver. Then, when it was done smelting, and then you'd flick this. I'm not gonna flick that because I'm not gonna use up some coal for no reason. Anyways. And apparently these pipes, I don't know why they bounce around a few sometimes, I don't know. Or they'll just go the opposite way, so I made it so, or no? Oh. Okay, so the red tabs, I got a little confused there. It's like, wait, what? So anything can go through the yellow, but you can't go out the red. Only thing that can go through red is iron dust. And then the only thing that can go through the green is iron. And the only thing to go through the red is the copper. Etc. Same thing. Copper, tin. It's going to be tin, silver. There we go. And then it all filters into the powdered ores chest. Because in Tekkit Classic, every one ore equals 2 dust if you put it into a macerator. So I get double whatever I mined, whatever it's been mined. Then it goes in here, and it's pretty much the same reroute. Why do I keep on saying reroute? A little tired. It is 1:31 in the morning. Same system over there, except instead of ore and dust, it's dust in the final ingots. And over here in the ingots and such chest, yeah, wow, that's a lot. I also use the sorting tools, makes it easier, so it's not just a mix. That is, and I don't know why you can barely tell the difference between tin and silver. I don't know why they made it like that. At least in this texture pack. That's what I can say that and not be wrong because it's texture pack this far back. Let's see, nano suit. I did make those. I'm gonna destroy this. Just have a bit of lava right there, but picked it back up already. Still there. Just left it. This is the oh shoot. Didn't actually need to break that. Where is it? I'm a little blind right now. There it is. This, I'm sure it's kind of big for you from a window. Yeah, I guess it's bigger for you. This mouse cursor too. But not for me, really. I'm playing on a small screen because it's just a test thing. And I might test out the full screen and see if it recorded correctly. Change the aspect ratio, perhaps, probably. Anyways, this, you can tell by all the oil coming through here. Actually, I gotta go downstairs and check that shit hasn't exploded because, hope not. No, it did not explode. None of this has exploded. Okay. Good thing I turned that off. Anyway, it's nothing too important down there. This, I was trying to rewire this. It worked. I did rewire it correctly. Well, that's filled. Okay. Anyways, the oil, I have oil manufacturers I made because if I was to get oil, it would take like forever because there's not any oil. So the oil manufacturers are just much better. Oil comes out, goes into there. Can't actually open the UI of that. Yes, you can. I have water that's being pumped out from that lake over there that's actually slowly losing water. Not yet. But what I was thinking, which I just thought of, not now, but last time I was on and I remembered it again. There's the ocean actually opens up not too far, and actually I had an old pumping station there that I just set up for the quarry, and it didn't really use it that much. And eventually, actually did end up closing it, turning it off because I thought about, it's just easier to have more pumping stations over here. Because I was not about to deal with the fact that those things could blow up. Although they couldn't, because they're if they're connected to a pump, the water pump, it'll just receive water, so it can't really blow up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Anyways, water from that lake, little lake, goes into these combustion engines. Keeps these on. This is not done. I started working on this, and this side is. But this side isn't. It was just made so I could pump out more power to these guys, to these. Excuse me. Yeah. What's it called? Refineries. Anyways. Anyways, refineries make the fuel. Fuel kind of looks like P. P goes in here. I have a good amount of P. I collect P. P jokes. Crocodile. Anyways, that's pretty much it. The quarry, I flew into it a little bit, you saw. I've gotten kind of far on this. I did build myself a house at one point. I never used it. I don't mind that. I built this house, I don't know how long ago. There's even a bed here. I never used it. I don't know. I used it a few times. But I don't use this house. I'm not about to tear it down though, because there's not really a point. It's historical, I guess. Server isn't that old. Old isn't that old. Well, anyways, we can go visit the piping if you want. I don't think there's anything out there still. I think I might have dismantled it already. Could be wrong. But, you see this? That's just bits of water that are going back and forth. Yeah, I should probably fix that at some point. Isn't that we're gonna have a home? It's just bits of water that I didn't use. It was like I cut off the pipes and then I turned it off. Well, I might have done it the other way. I don't really remember how I did it. Anyways, you see it goes through the forest here. Comes out. Comes through here. Okay, it's still all here, so you know I could probably reinstate it at any point if I wanted to. Anyways, this actually was a little lake, kind of like the other one. This is a bit bigger, but you see, this was not here. I mean, it was like a little curve right there, a little curve right there, and it was like a little walk past this at some point. At one point, I made some TNT and blew up part of it because I wanted to connect it to the ocean and fuck up the ocean. If I wanted to, I probably even could. Here's my mining laser. Don't want to use too much of this though. They will go out mid-flight. Anyways, that's about it here. It's just an old pumping station that I built and then turned it off. I haven't used it since. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Anyways, this is just a test, so no one will really see this. I might upload it. I don't know. I think this is like an episode 0. Because I'm not coming to this world when I do make a series eventually on Tekkit Classic. I will not be using this world, I'll use a new one. Could use the same seed, but and also I guess you saw, but I started work on the Jaffa factory, and I didn't really get that far. I mean, I built this, but I think I made it a little too big because I don't think it was this large. Probably about 4 or half the size. But you see all the cobble. this, it would just... Yeah. I'm sorry, I'll start thing with this, and you know, oh, this thing, you know, and then I'll just forget what I'm saying. Extractor. Extract stuff. This is Nano Saber. What? Okay. Floppy disk. Some of this stuff I don't know where I got this. I just have it now for some reason. Let's see, diamonds. I mean, that's pretty much it. Uranium. Our uranium. Uranium? Ah, shit. And YouTube's great autocomplete. Skin. Yes. This is red power, I think. And red power and this one. This mod. They're actually there is a mod, I think they are kind of compatible. Sort of. That's the thing with these mods. Some of these mods, they're trying to fulfill the same purpose, except they both fulfill the same type of purpose, but they're being used in the same mod pack, so it kind of creates a little bit of clashes. Luckily, there are always the types of the people, not types, always the people who, thankfully, I know where I got this copy from. People who make mods that can act as a middleman for those two mods, so they can interpret each other. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. I think I might go to sleep soon. Anyways, that's about it. There's not much else here. I'm gonna charge up my electric jetpack. Best thing you can get in powering your machines at first, the very beginning, you should probably just go with an electric furnace or like a generator and then an electric furnace. Okay. Just let's see. This is an electric furnace. Used to be a generator there. I just got rid of it, and you know, you burn coal in it, and that's what you use to power your bat box. Later, though, put it back on. Later, though, you know, you get something like this. I built kind of this honeycomb type of thing. Wait till you see the fucking mess this is over here. Look at that. Look at that. Look how many there are. Eggs. I've started work on a little farm. I haven't used it too much yet. I use this. I have collected it. I haven't yet today now, but anyways, I don't know why this is like this, usually should probably turn to dirt at this point, but it hasn't, so I don't know. Anyways, I've actually hit rock bottom in here, this. Got started exploring this, but that did, okay. I didn't go too far. I feel like, did I go up? Yeah, I did. Musket or mine laser. Oh. Probably shouldn't have done that. Made a little bit of a mess. Anyways. I'm just gonna go ahead and park myself. Let me go throw these eggs a little bit. I'm gonna throw 3 of them. There we go. 1. Pretty good. Oh, could have gotten none. Yeah, I've yet to add a front entrance. What's up, one of them? More eggs anyways. Time to sleep. And I'm gonna be done for tonight. Recording for 30 minutes. Holy shit. That was quick. 27 minutes. Anyways, that's about it. Good night. And good luck. Anyways, that's it. Ending test.